What's happening, guys? This is Jack, coach of the Natural Wild Fits, bringing you our last battle of Season 8. So I'm fairly certain it's impossible for us to not reach playoffs this season. The standings haven't been updated from last week, but glancing at previous week's standings and outcomes of last week's battle, I'm pretty sure the worst we can get is fourth place if we lose and both Azoth and Ronder win their matches this week. So, we're just going to have some fun here. Looking at his team, he doesn't bring Corviknight, which is amazing. It means Beedrill is outstanding against his team. Beedrill is really good against this team, especially if I get Felstinger off. Doublade is really important to make sure Howlucha doesn't sweep me. He also doesn't bring the rain either, so Victini is looking fantastic. I see no reason not to start off with Victini. The worst matchup Victini has is Jirachi, if it is also max speed and Body Slam pairs me. But here's the Tapu Koko. What happens if he gets screens up? So let's go into Victini versus Tapu Koko with Reflect Up to HP. Still does a number to it, and I can always go out into Florges / Rotom anyways. Rotom is also not super necessary since it doesn't bring the Corviknight. It's nice for a Kyurem, but I don't really have anything to hit it with other than hoping to get a Discharge para. And it's also kind of nice for Howlucha, but I have Doublade for that. So I'm fine with just going for a V-Create here. Even the Blastoise doesn't want to take a hit because it gets no recovery. So, same thing with Tapu Fini from last week, where it can take a V-Create or two, but I mean, without recovery, it's not going to last forever. I'm super glad he didn't bring Corviknight. Because that thing walled a good chunk of my team. I really wanted to bring Zarude this week. And it's not terrible against this team, but it's not outstanding either. So 66%. That looks to be roughly max HP, no defense if that was a mid-roll. At this point, we don't want to take Thunderbolt. Actually, what? So at -1. Thunderbolt does 67 to 79%. I'm just going to go into Rotom here. Koko can't do anything to me, and I should be able to take at least one hit from Blastoise and hit it with a Discharge if he hard swaps into that. And like I said, Rotom isn't super necessary in this match. Yep, there's the Blastoise. I am max HP. I have pretty solid speed investment. I, for some reason, sped this thing to outspeed a max speed Politoed. So, unless Blastoise is like timid max speed, I should be outspeeding. I can just go for a Discharge here. Actually, do I want to go for a Discharge? Yeah. Because if I am faster, I don't want to go for the Volt Switch and have something take what's coming in. So I'll just go, I'm just going to go for a Discharge. I am fighting injured this week, so while I was taking a pizza out like half an hour ago, I accidentally burned my hands. So if I lose, that's why, because I was fighting injured. Both my hands even, so like I can't even try to point and click with my non-injured hand because there is no non-injured hand. I suppose I could point and click with my feet, but that's just not gonna go over well for anybody. Yeah, so he stays in and goes for Terrain Pulse. Interesting. No para. And a Water Pulse from this range will take us out, absolutely. But I really don't want to go into anything else. I'm just going to sacrifice. Oh, he goes for the Dragon Pulse. Okay, so that's Blastoise down. I have no idea why he went for the Dragon Pulse. Unless he was just lacking the water move. I guess water isn't super great against my team. I mean, he probably has the Dark Pulse for Victini. And I just have a whole bunch of other water and grass types. So, like, the only thing water would have been really great for is specifically the Rotom. So he might not have had the water coverage. But I don't know why you go for the Dragon Pulse there, because I did have Florges that would have been immune. Like, you definitely would have gone for the Dark Pulse there. Let's go for a Pain Split. Oh, is he just going to try to Iron Head flinch me? Alright. So at this point, I just go for a Volt Switch. If he's Scarfed, I really hope he's not Scarfed Jirachi. That would just be a pain in the butt. But if he is Scarfed, yeah, he has to switch out here. And here I should be able to get a kill with Water Shuriken. Or just go for a Poison Jab with Beedrill. Nah, I want to get my Battle Bond up. He might go out into Superior or Kyurem. Victini at full HP should be able to take a couple hits from Superior, unless he's HP Rock. Alright, so we get the Water Shuriken off and get our Battle Bond off. Second time in the entire season that we actually get Battle Bond off. And unfortunately, if he is Scarf Jirachi, Greninja isn't super useful in the rest of this match. Water Shuriken is nice for the Hawlucha, though, to keep that in check. And here's the Superior. So the question is he just banking on me not having Ice Beam? Or is he Scarf? Let's check here. Let's check to see if Ice Beam even kills. So we are not 103, we are 152 versus Superior. Ice Beam does kill. Michigan J, there we are. So it does not kill since we're not Proteum. Or it has an 87.5% chance to kill. However, if he's Scarf, Leaf Storm bodies me. But then I go into Victini as Reflect will go down there. If he is Scarf, he's locked into Leaf Storm, and +2 will not take me out. So yeah, there's Leaf Storm. Unfortunately, we had to sack Greninja there. However, we go into Victini here. I could go into Beedrill. But Jirachi is always a safe switch in on that. So we just go. We confirm that Superior is Scarf. And something should die here. I don't. Our Curum should be able to take one victory. We'll assume Dragon Dance. Oh wow. Oh, this is with Reflect Up. So even Vicreate. Okay, so Superior goes down. I'm pretty sure Hawlucha has nothing to hit Doublade. However, do I stay in? Because I don't want to give this thing a free Swords Dance. Hawlucha. Because I'm pretty sure it gets Throat Chop. Versus Doublade. I am max defense. Gyro Ball at +1 defense is not to a KO. However, Throat Chop does nada to me, even at +2. I really don't want to give this thing a free SD though. And Doublade does still have use for Jirachi as well. And for Kyurem, actually. So I think here is where I have to sack Victini. Unfortunately. Yep, there's the Swords Dance, and alright. So that was the right play. I was fine with sacking Victini if for some reason he decided to... I don't know, I'm rambling. I'm going to Florges. Dragon Dance is banned in this league. Yeah. Yeah, so we just go into Florges, sack that as both of his remaining Pokemon are physical, so that no longer has a use. Here's the Fusion Bolt, that does a number. We just go for a Moonblast, let him kill us. Yeah, and we just go into Doublade and Gyro Ball. Yep, Gyro Ball again, and then we Shadow Sneak into Jirachi. Please just don't let it be like a Wish Jirachi. That would be annoying AF. Yeah, the way you played it before, I think it's... Yep, there is the Choice Scarf. There's the Eviolite. So... it shouldn't be Wish Protect with a Scarf. Iron Head, Trick, Wish Protect. So 2 Shadow Snakes should take it out here. Yep, alright, I had Healing Wish. So that's GG. Yep, so we are definitely for sure he's going to playoffs. Our opponent will likely be either Azoth or Ronder, because I believe second place fights third place. But yeah, thanks for tuning in, guys. Thanks for tuning in this week, and I'll see you next time in week 1 of the playoffs.